welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going through the full walkthrough of the finished Pixar Monopoly. As usual, I do one of these for every single one of the Monopolies once I've finished them. Today's going to be no different. I'm going to go through all of the spaces on the board up close, all of the playing pieces, the hotels, the houses, all of the cards. I'll read out all of the cards one by one so you can see what they all are if you wanted to recreate this yourself at home. On that note, if you do want to recreate yourself at home, I do have 2 tutorials on my channel to learn how to create the board itself, and then also a more general tutorial on just how to create the whole thing. So definitely go and check those out. I'll link them in the description, or I'll put them at the end of this video. But first, let's jump straight into this walkthrough, going through all of the places on the board. So first up on the board, obviously we have the Go space, and that is Adventure is Out There, which is taken inspiration from Up, obviously with the balloon house. The first property set is based around Ratatouille. We have Gusto's and Little Le Ratatouille. And then this is the first chance card space that you'll see as we go around the board that I did as this, and I wrote Directive, and that's also here. The first tax space is 2319 from Monsters Inc. with the little sock. You'll see as we go around that all of the train station properties are based around Pixar shorts, and this one is Day and Night. The second property set is based around A Bug's Life, so we have Ant Island, Hopper's Hideout and P.T. Flea's Circus, and I just did this like leaf pattern in the top. And then this is the second chance card space, which is around By and Large. This is the jail space, and then in the bit that is normally just visiting, I wrote Stranger from the outside, because as you'll see, the jail is based around the claw, hence why we've got this little alien in the jail space. The third property set is around Inside Out. So in the top, I've got all of the different colours from the different emotions. We have Imagination Land, Subconscious and Islands of Personality. And the first utility property is Luxo Senior, which obviously is the Pixar lamp. The second train station is Lava, which is one of my favourite Pixar shorts. The fourth property set is from Toy Story, so I did like the clouds that are as wallpaper that you see a lot in Toy Story. We've got Sunnyside Daycare, Owl's Toy Barn and Pizza Planet. And then following on from that, the free parking space is the Pizza Planet truck. The fifth property set is around cars, and we have this like ombre lightning bolt that you can kind of see that goes across it, obviously from Lightning McQueen's like paintwork. We have Radiator Springs, Route 66 and Motor Speedway of the South. And the third train station is Bow, which is a good Pixar short but did kind of traumatise me a little bit. If you know, you know. And the sixth property set is around Monsters Inc. So I kind of tried to do like Sully's purple fur print in the top. We have Monstropolis, the Scarefloor and Harryhausen's. And then the second utility space is the Luxo Ball. As mentioned, the jail is Go to the Claw with a little drawing of a claw machine. The seventh property set is around Finding Nemo but also Finding Dory. I kind of combined the two. We have the Great Barrier Reef, Marine Life Institute and 42 Wallaby Way. The final train station or Pixar short that I did is For the Birds. I think this is one of the cutest ones. And then the final property set was around Coco. I just did some of the patterns from the title artwork, and we have Land of the Living and Land of the Dead. And then the second tax space is Terry Tax, which obviously is from Soul. And then as usual, in the centre of the board, I just did Pixar themed font with the Monopoly in the Pixar colours. And then obviously we have the spaces for the cards to go, and that's it for the board. So after the board, we obviously have all of the other pieces that go with the Monopoly, and as usual I 3D printed these like boxes to store them in. I found the design online. These are actually made for an Uno card game set, and I just adjusted the dimensions to fit my cards basically. So this box I put all of the playing pieces and the hotels and houses in. We have this card which has the property card sets and the Chance and Community chess cards, and then these two which hold all of the money. So first up we have the property cards, and I'm not going to show you like all of these, I don't think, or maybe I will insert some clips of me talking about all the cards, but as you can see on the back I just did this like blue to purple ombre that you see on like the Pixar intro logo thing. Basically that, I took the colours from that and just ombreed it, and then obviously the mortgaged font is in the Pixar font that is on the back of all of these cards, and as usual they just say mortgaged, the name of the property, how much it's mortgaged for, and then card must be turned this side if the property is mortgaged, which is very standard Monopoly. I've decided I will actually go through all of the cards so you can see all of them. So for the utilities, we have the Luxo Ball and Luxo Senior. For the train stations, we have Bow, Lava, Day and Night, and For the Birds, and that's those four. We have the first property set, which was based on Ratatouille, and these are the cards for those. The cards that were for the Bugs Life property set, the Inside Out property set, the Toy Story property set, we have the Cars set, the Monsters Inc. set, the Finding Nemo set, and finally we have the Coco set. For the hotels and houses, I went with the Monsters Inc. theme, and I 3D printed these little Monsters Incorporated, and then obviously painted the fronts and the backs like the blue colour to add a little bit of detail to them. And then for the houses, I did these little Scream canisters, which are really, really tiny, and they're not the best quality. It took me a long time to paint all of these because there's 32 in total, but they're pretty cute, and that is what these two things are. I'll probably include a little better close-up here. And then these are the playing pieces. As usual, there are always only 8 playing pieces in a set. This time I tried to actually do them in pairs. So we have Woody and Buzz as a little pair, Dory and Nemo as a little pair, or Marlin, you can choose whoever you want that to be. We have Mike and Sully, and then we have Mr. Incredible and Frozone. So next up we have all of the chance cards. I am going to read them all out, and this bit is usually quite long, so if you don't like it, just skip ahead. But as you saw on the board, the two themes that we did are both kind of around WALL-E, although I know that by and large features in a lot of the Pixar movies. So yeah, as I said, by and large for one of the card themes, and then this green leaf thing as the other theme. I'm not sure what it's called. If you know what it's called, put it in the comments so that I can actually refer to it properly. So first up, I'm going to read through all of these ones, and then I'll go on to the other ones. There are 16 of each, so as I said, this section is normally quite long. So first up, we have P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, advance to 42 Wallaby Way, with a little picture of the mask. This is the like A113 get out of jail free card, and this is something that I wanted to include because I know that in all of the movies the A113 is like featured secretly as like a little Easter egg in all of the movies, so I definitely wanted to do that on the board as well. We have You Found Your Spark, advance to Go, and this is from Soul. You Won the Piston Cup, collect £100. Something that I might have mentioned on the board, can't remember, but this currency is all in pounds. All of my other Monopolies have been dollars, and considering I live in the UK, not quite sure how that happened, so we finally went with pounds on one of them. We have similarly, You Won the Porto Rosso Cup, collect £20, and obviously that is from Luca. You Visit Flo's V8 Cafe, advance to Radiator Springs. You Lost a Goatfish While Herding, pay £100, again from Luca. Where Is My Super Suit, pay £25, obviously from The Incredibles. Silencio Bruno, for every Scream canister you own, pay £25, and for every Monsters Incorporated you own, pay £100. Obviously this is the property repairs card, there's one of each in each like different set, you'll see that one in a minute. You Prevented a Fashion Disaster, collect £20, and something you'll see is I did a chance card for each of the different emotions from Inside Out, so obviously this is the disgust one. Andy's Coming, go back one space. You're an Explorer Now, advance to Go. Obviously Go is themed around up, so that makes sense for this card. We have the Anger card, so you expanded Friendship Island with a friendly argument section, advance to the Islands of Personality. We got a 2319, pay £50. And You Destroyed the Food Offering, go to jail, obviously from A Bug's Life. And then finally for this set, you cross over the Marigold Bridge, advance to the Land of the Living, and the Marigold Bridge is the bridge in Coco that they cross over to go from the Land of Living to the Land of the Dead. And now I'm going to go through all of the ones that are from the By and Large section. Go to The Great Before, go back 3 spaces, obviously from Soul. Just Keep Swimming, advance to the Great Barrier Reef with a little picture of Dory. Take a Journey on the Train of Thought, advance to Imagination Land from Inside Out. You Didn't File Your Paperwork Last Night, pay £75. No, I'm not going to do the accent with Roz. The Grasshoppers Are Coming to Collect the Harvest, advance to An Island. Ride Like the Wind Bullseye, advance to Pizza Planet. The claw chooses who will go and who will stay. Get out of jail free card, because obviously the jail is themed around like the claw and the little aliens from Toy Story. No capes, pay £50, obviously classic from Edna Mode. You broke the all-time scare record, collect £200. You made an appearance in every movie, collect £150, and that is the Pizza Panic truck, because I believe the Pizza Panic truck makes a little Easter egg appearance in all of the movies. You brought the plant to the hollow detector, collect £100, so maybe that's what the little green thing is called. Fear keeps you safe, go back 2 spaces. You've been banished to the Himalayas. For every Scream canister you own, pay £40, and for every Monsters Inc. you own, pay £115, and this is the other property repairs card in this set. Anyone can cook, advance to Gusto's. A new happy core memory, collect £50. And then finally, you darkened a memory orb, go to jail. And that is it for all of the chance and community chest cards. Next up, we have all of the money, and I'm just going to go through quickly like what all of the money was themed around, all of the different characters. As usual, I've just like taken the colour scheme from the characters. I did a full video on that if you want to watch like how I did the colours. That's on TikTok, I mean. I'll link that in the description. But yeah, I'm going to go through what all the characters are themed around. First up, we have the £1 bill, and this is themed around Luca. You can kind of see all of his colours in there. The £5 bill is from Mater, so lots of like brown, rusty kind of colours with like a little bit of green. The 10 is Russell from Up. Russell from Up. Obviously lots of like yellows, a little bit green, a little bit brown. The 20 is Arlo from The Good Dinosaur, because I really tried to include him and this is kind of the only way that he has been included. The 50 is Randall from Monsters Inc. Obviously quite a lot of purple. The 100 is Eve from Wall-E, mainly like white with a bit of grey, blue and green. And finally, the 500 is 22 from Soul, although I saw a comment of someone saying that I should have done 22 from Soul as the £20 note, which obviously that would have made sense, but it's a little bit late for that now. Now, I do like to include a little clip of like the whole board all laid out so that you can see absolutely everything all together. This is definitely the most satisfying part of like the whole process, is when it's all finished and I like lay out all the pieces. But here we have the finished Monopoly. And that is everything for the Pixar Monopoly walkthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, to see all of my other board games and stuff, and just other general videos that I post. As I mentioned at the beginning, if you do want to recreate this yourself, I do have a full tutorial on how you can create your own custom Monopoly. Obviously you can do anything that you want, but for this one I've walked through, and all the other Monopolies I've done, I also have walkthroughs on those. So if you want to see all of these videos that I'm mentioning, go and check out my channel and they'll all be over there. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!